going, folks? It's episode 15 of the Smell Me Helmet podcast with your host Danny and my co-host and also partner in crime Darren. Say, how are you, Darren?
How are you?
How are you? How are you? Just going to dive straight into these things, Darren. Just in relation to your man who threw the firework or let the firework off at the guard at that protest last Saturday. It's actually a week to the day. We're recording this on the 6th of March 2018 there 2021 for some reason, and firework and all.
It's crazy. Don't get me wrong, doing the whole fireworks a bit far-fetched. I understand protesting is do what you have to do, and I can understand people are frustrated with everything that's going on.
100%.
Completely understandable.
Yeah,
but you're playing into these people's hands by doing, like, I know, like, by firing a firework or a guard, it's just being like, oh yeah, look, they're all scumbags.
Yeah, giving them probable cause, but come here, listen to me.
They're all going to be given a name.
But
now,
come here, sorry, go on.
Oh, fire away.
But like, just before I read actually a bit of the story, there was a bit from the story, I think it's actually from this article itself, we'll find out when I read it, but not that read yet. Here's the video playing now. Letting off the firework. Let me just pause that. Didn't mean to do that. Let's just continue on here.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened. Yeah, man. Again, as I said, not geographical location, like where he's from shouldn't make the difference. But he's from Monkstown. Now Monkstown is kind of Killiney, Dalkey kind of area, you know.
Yeah.
To me, anyway, where we come from, that's saying is posh.
Yeah, so, in a sense.
In a sense. That's not to say that people, that there's not scumbags around there or people that do that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, everyone will do something like that.
Exactly.
The police have no respect.
What?
The police have no respect.
No.
Do you blame people not respecting them?
No. See, it's a lot of grey area now involved and all that. It's not just black and white.
Well, like the way the police, the guards, sorry, not the police. The guards are here to guard us.
Mm-hmm.
Not the controllers and manipulators. And that's what's going on, no matter what you say.
Yeah.
And it's coming from above, it's coming from the government. The government here is the governors, not to do what they're doing now, lock us in, and I know it's for our own safety, brackets. And
quote unquote.
Yeah, it is for our own safety.
Yeah.
But what in this a year? What doing this a year, and there's no turning around. You can't just be like, oh yeah, well next week we're gonna go out and everything's gonna be gone. It doesn't work like that. They're talking about vaccinations. Where's your vaccinations? Who are you vaccinating?
Yeah.
Who are you vaccinating? Show proof. There's no proof of fucking vaccinations.
Yeah,
the healthcare workers are being vaccinated, but so what? But the guards are not. Why not?
And they should be.
Right in the middle of it. They're being shot with fireworks now.
Yeah.
And they're not being vaccinated.
They should be. I mean, there was a thing on the news actually saying about that the guards should be up there with frontline workers because they are frontline themselves.
Yeah, of course, but it just fucking annoys me. Like, people are going, at the end of the day, the guards wouldn't be my favourite. They wouldn't be my favourite people.
Yeah.
I'm not. But at the same time, you have to take into consideration that guard that was shot in the forehead with a firework, he was the one out trying to feed his family.
Yeah.
Well, you were making his life hard. Do you think he wants to be in the middle of COVID protesters or anti-masks or anti-fucking whatever? How about anti-drugs? Why don't you just try that?
Anti-homeless.
Yeah, do something good. Don't be concentrating on COVID. Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, people don't agree with the vaccination, but then just don't get your vaccination. It's as simple as that. What about people dying on our streets, the homeless people?
Yeah.
What about that? No one stops for a minute to think about that. They all go on about COVID. Fuck yous and COVID. How about that? He's wankers. That's what I think of that.
That's the bottom line because Darren said so.
It fucking annoys me.
It is. No. Yeah.
You know, there's other things out there that is more serious than being locked in your house or being told you can't go 5km from your house. So what? When would you go 5km from your house Monday to Friday if you didn't work?
I mean,
apart from the reason why I said Monday to Friday, because recession months and all. Do you know what I mean?
Recession months.
Like, so.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What? Prove it. Look.
I mean, if you think about me personally now, I mean, obviously this is back when I was wrestling. I mean, the only time I really travelled outside 5k was when I was going down the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going to shows and stuff.
It just doesn't make sense.
Like the majority of the time, but I mean, other than that, I was always within, unbeknownst to myself, within 5k anyway, because I never travelled that far.
Now I'll say it now,
and I didn't need
if
it.
things don't change, my opinion will change.
Oh, well, listen.
If these are not lifted on April,
I mean,
enable
they
it.
should.
If they're not lifted, my opinion will change.
Because
I
as
know,
I said,
it is
people are
gonna
getting pissed off.
It's slowly but surely changing already. Now, just sure you go onto Amazon and they're selling conspiracy theory books. Fucking idiots. Idiots.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Dan.
Absolute turkeys. Look, come here, listen. I'm into conspiracy theories myself.
I love a juicy conspiracy,
Yeah,
but that's
it's
all there is,
interesting.
a conspiracy.
And
Make a great film, though.
it would, yeah, but
You know what I mean?
I just think people need to cop on and grow up. And listen, your man done it. What he done. So what?
Yeah.
Get over it. He done it.
Yeah.
It's wrong. He knows it's wrong. There's consequences to his actions. He knows the consequences because he's paying for it now.
Is that your man, the firework?
Yeah.
Donoghue, yeah.
He's paying for it now. And think of what he's going through. When he's locked in his house and he can't go out.
Exactly.
Do you know? And where's all of his mates now that was protesting with him? Where are they? Probably running the other way.
They threw him under the bus, I'd say.
Maybe no proof of that, but...
But, I'd say... Oh, no, I said I'd say...
Yeah.
They threw him under the bus. But anyway, I'll read a little bit of this. Man arrested over firework at Gardai during Dublin anti-lockdown protest. One man has been arrested this morning. Now, just to kind of... This is the 2nd of March. What was that? Tuesday, was it? 2nd of March?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well, it was earlier in the week anyway. But, yeah, one man has been arrested this morning in connection to the anti-lockdown protest in Dublin on Saturday. It is understood that he has been arrested specifically over the firework attack on Garda during the violent protest. The 30-year-old is the 24th person to be arrested and is currently detained under Section 30 of the Offences Against the State Act 1939 at Irish Town Garda Station. The significant update comes after huge searches all over Dublin in the days following the riot. The clashes with Garda on Grafton Street on Saturday, organised through social media, saw 23 arrests and 3 officers treated for injuries suffered. Scary footage captured on smartphones revealed the aggressive actions of some protesters who aimed rockets, including fireworks, at the Garda policing the event. One officer sustained a broken ankle during the events at the weekend. It is understood that the officer's injuries are so serious he will have to have pins inserted into his leg and foot. A Garda spokesman said this morning a man in his 30s was arrested this morning, Tuesday, 2nd of March 2021, and is currently detained under the Section 30 of the Offence Against the State Act 1939 at Irish Town. The investigation is ongoing.
I'd love to know how many that guard that had to get pins in his ankle. I'd love to know how many times he broke other people's ankles or fingers.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm one talking, some Garda are like, they have a family to go home to, but again, a lot of grey area.
I don't care.
A lot of grey area. It's a lot of grey area there.
Yeah, there's good cop and there's bad cops everywhere.
Good cop, bad cop. Yeah.
But I seen the way the police were with them. They were very heavy. Yeah, come here, if someone shot a firework, I completely understand.
But come here, you can see in that video coming up when your man has come through the crowd with the light firework, you'd see they were chomping at the bit, just waiting for the slightest thing. But come here, there's something else as well that was, again, conspiracy theories and all you conspiracy nuts out there. There was a post going around that your man was an undercover Garda. Your man, the O'Donoghue, whatever his name is.
Really?
There was a post going around that he was an undercover guard. So, pinch of salt and all that, you know what I mean? But there was a picture with another guard that was supposed to be early in the protest, but the guard had the same uniform guard down by Trinity College. That's what it looked like. Now, that's not to say that picture was taken another day, and it just happens to be the same type of firework, but it does look very like the one that your man had in that video. So I don't know.
See, then again, you could have them. They're out to get them now. They're out to make an example of these people. What better way to make an example out of somebody is by getting one of your own to do it.
Yeah.
You know it's going.
Yeah. I don't. It's up in the air.
It is up in the air. I don't know how they feel about the police. The guys. Yeah. Because they are idiots.
Yeah.
They are. They're absolute gobshites. The majority of them.
Yeah.
There is when I say gobshites, I don't mean they're stupid. I mean the way they treat people, the way they think they can treat people.
Yeah.
The way they think they're above people. But they're not.
But
26 grand a year, not above anyone. To be perfectly honest, they haven't got the title just because you work for the state. Doesn't mean you're above anyone. They do realise their starting wage is 26 a year.
Oh really?
26, 27 a year. Yeah.
So that's not much.
Yeah.
It's not much.
Tesco.
Similar. Tesco is probably similar wage.
Yeah. So, like, that's what annoys me though. They think nobody knows that.
You think because you have the badge, do you have
Yeah.
this right to kind of treat people the way any way they want it?
Yeah, and it's not. I'm not trying to be anti.
It's not painting them with the. It's not. No. It's not. You're not painting them with the same brush.
Well, no. But
You're not painting them with
it
the
looks
same brush.
like I am.
But this is why I'm interjecting with this. You're not painting them out with the same brush because on the flip side of that, there is decent guards out there that just want to go out, that would have families, that want to go out and do their job.
Yeah.
And go home safely to their
ones
families.
out there that are abusing their power.
And that take advantage
And
of
that's
that
what
power.
annoys
Yeah.
me and frustrates me, and that's what gets to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's when they're abusing their power. And
That's wrong.
And if you have a guard that's a mate, you're all right. He'll wipe that fine clear for you there, yeah.
Off the pulse,
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call
Do you
it.
know, like
Yeah.
it's stupid. It's I do think the police they need to be stripped.
Yeah.
Everything needs to be stripped down and that gobshow fucking hardest. No, don't even get me started on him.
That's a different kind of worms altogether. But I seen a post there on Facebook. I think it was one of the days last week. It goes, see, we're coming up to the 1 year anniversary to 14 days to flatten the curve.
Yeah.
I seen a post on Facebook. All you can do is laugh. I see it's coming up to the anniversary to 14 days to flatten the curve. To actually think that we thought that this was going to be gone in 2 weeks.
That's how gullible we are.
Oh, so we swallowed a fucking
Well,
boulder.
I didn't think it was going to be gone in 2 weeks. I did think it was going to.
I didn't think it was going to go on for a fucking year though, Darren. Come on.
Oh, well, look at the Spanish flu. Proofs in the pudding.
The only difference was...
That's where apparently all that sex bondage shit came from, the masks and all.
all right.
And they yeah. That was sure 1918. Spanish flu.
Kinky bastard.
Yeah. You're not touching me unless you have a mask on. But yeah, no,
that was like I had to remind me. Remember that it was one of the first episodes you don't remember the priest in Mississippi or something.
Oh yeah, the dirty altar boy. No.
He
wasn't even. He was
dominatrixes.
Yeah.
Remember that one? I was on
Dirty Crenton.
I swear I'm not jealous.
Yeah, but yeah, that's where the Spanish. Well, that's how I was reading that somewhere now.
The masks.
I seen it online. As you say, you can't believe everything.
Don't believe everything you read online. Exactly.
Look, it's. I want to go off the whole anti thing, right?
Yeah.
A small bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, the copper that was shot. I hope he's all right. Your man that done it. Hopefully, listen. What happened. If he's involved in it, he's playing people like a fiddle. So
yeah, you wouldn't know. You don't know what's real and what's fake online.
But
so
I do respect. I do in a sense. You have to give the people respect who are out there.
Yeah, but I mean,
but not the people out there causing trouble.
There's people out there, right? There's people out there that are genuine and don't want to cause trouble, but they feel like their rights have been objected against, so they want to kind of fight for their rights, and I get that, I really do. But to deny that it's a pandemic or it's a that it's not happening, that's not real.
The pandemic, as they say, isn't it?
Or the pandemic.
I don't I know people that work in the healthcare centre, and they'll tell you.
Yeah.
That it's not what, like, it's tough. Like a friend of mine would have been on the ward where there was COVID.
Yeah.
And you could see in everyone's face they were trying their best to keep everything together, but it's tough.
Keeping it together, the mental health together.
Yeah, like, so people need to take a step back, and while they're out protesting and hugging their mates and all, just think of the hospitals.
Yeah.
That's all I'd say. These people are not robots, they're human beings at the end of the day, and it's hard enough working in a system that's broken. We're out trying to work in a system that's broken with a virus on top of that. It's not easy.
No, it's not. There was just a before we move on from this topic, there was a quick story I was actually seeing on telly. It was on program on the telly where it was like a phone-in show, whatever it was, and it was in England, and there was this woman. She's obviously a frontline. She's a nurse. She's a frontline, either a carer or a nurse, but she works on a COVID ward. Her mother-in-law is a COVID denier. So which is and her she's after having to block her own mother-in-law on Facebook because the mother-in-law is putting up all these anti-COVID things, and it's a slap in the face to the daughter-in-law, and it's causing a lot of friction in the family, and this is after splitting up a lot of families, to be honest.
Is it a plan?
I don't know. I mean, you can say divide and conquer and all that type of thing, but I don't know. I just don't think it's very fair.
I just think Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael need to get the fuck out of government.
Yeah, well, that's in regards to here now. England's obviously a different story.
Oh, you said England,
I mean, look, but that was in England
Yeah,
now. But look who's in charge there. Fucking Boris.
Oh, do you know what? Boris Johnson, you have to give credit where it's due. He's getting people vaccinated.
He's getting it sorted.
He is getting people, but come here, he's winging everything. But you can tell he's winging everything. I watched a little video on him. Everything, even through college, he winged it. He, like, you know, so...
He blagged his way.
Yeah.
He blagged his way.
I must actually get it and send it to you.
Yeah, there one. We probably can talk about the next.
Yeah.
We talk about the next episode. But I'll move on. Move on here. Speaking of conspiracy theories, Ryan Tubridy was talking about conspiracy theories. So it's not a complete move away from the topic, but it's from my point of view anyway, a bit more lighthearted because, you know, let's face it, it's all there is. It's just a conspiracy. But Ryan Tubridy addresses bonkers RTE conspiracy theories emerging from protests that people think are true. Right, I'll read a little bit. Right, I was laughing about that over the weekend. Then I stopped being factitious about it and went, but people actually kind of believe that. Right, now this is all stems from the protest, but this is from one particular post, and it was down by the GPO. It was the picture of two women, like, you know what I mean? Oh, what was the picture? I wonder is it on this? Oh, it was gas. It fucking was. I can't actually find it, but come here, listen, I'll just read this anyway. Presenter Ryan Tubridy has described the latest conspiracy theory surrounding RTE, the stupidest of all, following claims that emerged from the anti-lockdown protest on Saturday. One standard picture from the riots, this is the one over the weekend, showed two protesters wearing a t-shirt claiming RTE sold their souls before telling of the wild accusations to media. The pair said that RT staff and celebs were involved in killing and harvesting, this is in air quotes, babies for I can't even pronounce that, adrenochrome, a chemical compound which keeps RT celebrities looking young.
Yeah.
Right, now come here, just before we move on there, right, in regards to about the two women, it says about RTE sold there, but this is in the article, it's spelled THERE, but on the t-shirt it was spelled wrong, sorry, it was THERE. No, THEIR, sorry, which was spelled, which is the wrong word to use. You know the difference between there, and there, whatever. Like
they need to take that crayons out of mouth.
In other words, right?
Crayon,
but the pair, their claims didn't stop there though. With the two women also adding that the bodies of the babies used are being buried under the new children's hospital.
Wow.
Yeah. It gets better there. Ryan told listeners that the difficulty about, and then in brackets, about COVID is that you've got good people finding insane non-formation, let's call it that. He said, I'll mention the most stupid thing of them all, which is that they're injecting baby blood into RD presenters to make them look younger. I can't even say that straight without laughing.
That's stupid.
But this is what I'm saying. That's why I was like, to me it's a bit more lighthearted, but the fact is there's people out there that believe this, Darren.
But and they're the same people that you ask where you got your proof from and they tell you Google.
Or YouTube.
Yeah, you know.
Or whatever, like, you know what I mean?
Like, just because it's on Google doesn't mean it's
true. Or just because it's online.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Anybody
mean it's
can
true.
edit Wikipedia. You know, you don't have to be Albert Einstein to know how to do that.
But I'll read this last part, and this will just echo what we said. I was laughing about that over the weekend, and then I stopped being factitious about it. But people actually believe that the government is a bunch of paedophiles. It goes from comical to sinister.
Well, the paedophile part, I wouldn't rule that out now. Micheál Martin looks like he's grooming kids since he's in his fucking 20s, for fuck's sake.
He sounds like we
say.
Yeah.
Then you have Simon Harris, who sounds like he touches fucking women. Do you know what I mean?
Do it 5-star. Go on, do it.
I seen his brother there on telly.
Right,
what's that the autistic what's the name? Oh God, what's the name of that autistic place?
Oh shit! What the drawing a blank there myself?
His brother I think his brother's like the CEO of that, or he's big up in it because he helps kids with problems.
Right.
And he was talking to the other day, but he sounds exactly like Simon.
He sounds like a paedophile, does he?
It's crazy. Like
close your eyes, like, who am I speaking to, Simon?
Yeah, I had my back turned to the telly and I was like, Simon Harris again, creep. And I looked. that's actually his brother.
Simon Harris, creep.
Simon, poor old Simon. He always...
I noticed, come here, I remember saying to me, ma, I goes, here, is he going grey or what since all this started? He is.
Yeah, well,
he's turned into an old.
but see, you have to remember, I'd say they have to be on high alert. These people know where where the TDs live and stuff, I'd say. They'd be able to find their out through online.
But come here, it's been mismanaged since the start though. The whole pandemic, like, the whole COVID thing, it's been mismanaged.
Yeah.
Like the whole, and I'm talking in regards to the airport.
See, Micheál Martin makes that little gown bag fucking Leo Varadkar look good.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then you're gonna have all the old timers. Oh, I told you we should have.
Oh, Leo. Listen, don't get me wrong. There was a. How can I say about Micheál? He's the. I call him the black hole of charisma, because he just sucks all the charisma out of fucking whatever he's doing. There's nothing entertaining. Not that he's there to fucking entertain us, but you know, it's the old phrase: a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. You know what I mean? At least I know Leo was quoting films and all.
Yeah, but he's a bit of entertainment.
There was a bit of charisma there.
Yeah, what did he quote Mean Girls at one stage?
I know, yeah, didn't he? I know that was gone.
And then the Terminator.
There's no faith for what me make it.
I know, listen, you give credit where it's due and all that.
But I think there was a reason.
Would I want them in charge again?
No, neither one of them.
Would I want fucking Sleepy, Aim and Ryan in charge again?
No.
Micheál Martin? No. Kick them to the curb. Yeah. I'm serious, because they're not doing anything. They're handling this. This is crazy how they're handling this.
But not only that, but like just even before the pandemic, it's always been Fine Gael, whatever. Like
Sinn Féin's to Mary Lou's probably rubbing our hands together.
Yeah, but I mean, we've been saying this since fucking last year, Darren.
Yeah, but she's still. You know what I mean? They're getting their troops together. They're going for election. There's going to be a general election very soon.
There has to be.
Very, very soon.
Has to be.
There's no more excuses. None of this garbage we can't do it because of COVID. Because look at fucking Donald Trump and Sleepy. They were well able to do it.
And look what happened there.
And he's suffering from fucking dementia, for fuck's sake, and he still can do it. He's probably a high risk.
I'd say he is.
Yeah, that's why he has 4 masks on.
Does he have 4 masks on?
2 at least.
At least 2. Oh, come here. We move on there. This another one, and this was actually one during the week, and I'll be honest with you, I'm half and half about this, because on one token it was an overreaction, I feel, but of what he's saying at the aftermath online, and people are saying, "Oh, fair play to and all." It's in relation to the chase from Ballymun, the chase by the guard on the M50, because a 20-year-old young lady, whatever you want to call her, a 20-year-old woman, took a guard chase all around the M50. The videos going around social media, it looked like a GTA 5-star wanted level. And yeah, I did do the whole GTA 5-star wanted level on purpose, by the way, because you know GTA 5 and all, and 5-star wanted level is the most, because that's what it fucking looked like, right? Overboard, no need for it. But what really annoyed me about that whole thing was, right, this is just my opinion, and you might think differently, Darren, but the amount of, you know, parents in their 30s, right, my age, you know, early, mid, late 30s, whatever, all across the board, men and women, oh, fair play to fuck the guard, blah blah blah. I'm like, really? You have children, you have kids, you should be more responsible. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we understand, you know, people are losing their minds, and so some people are like, oh, she's like something else falling down, and you know, she snaps, she's had enough. I get it, but putting people's lives at risk isn't the way to fucking go. Well, she crashed into a family, you know what I mean, a car full of family, like, you know, father, mother, sister, brother, whatever, like, you know what I mean?
People wouldn't be laughing then.
People would be like, oh, fair play, you'd be like, oh, she killed a family, she's out there wrecking it, you know what I mean?
I could completely understand, where you're coming from, like, yeah, I agree, but at the same time, she done it because she can.
She done it because she can. Now, from the video I seen, no, it's quite obvious. She'd bought weed off someone.
But did she actually that's a good one, because she bought weed. Did she smoke a joint before she done that?
We don't know. Know that.
Because if she did, weed, cannabis
makes you paranoid.
No, psychotic side effects. is you can do psychotic things on weed.
If
under the
she's
influence.
already
Yeah.
Not of the right frame of mind.
If she's if she already feels unwell, or she could be, for all we know, she could be having a breakdown.
Oh, I'm
And
thinking that myself.
People are sitting there saying, "Go on, why you don't do that."
Cheering her on.
You know, that girl probably. I'm not saying she needs help. She probably needs help.
She probably does.
And I'm not saying that gives her the right to go and get a chase off the guard. There was way too many cop cars.
There's no need for that.
No.
You swear, Christy?
I thought, I actually thought that it was Michael D. Higgins.
Michael D.
Do you know, there's no need for that much.
It was way overboard. There was no need.
You wouldn't even get that much copper from Michael D. Higgins.
No.
It was crazy. And to be
honest,
honest,
it was a convoy of police Garda cars.
She wasn't going. She was going fast, but she wasn't booting down.
Yeah.
You know, they could have easily cornered her.
Yeah.
There was no need for that many guards to do it.
No, but come here, listen. I'll have an read of the issue, the article itself. Garda led on wild goose chase along M50 by hysterical driver live streaming on social media, which was on Instagram. And in the video, I'm not going to name the Instagram page, but the Instagram page was named at the start of the video.
Right, yeah.
Which was known for selling what you just weighed.
But see, she shouldn't be. See, that's.
Yeah, there's a lot
of names and all.
There's a lot more to that than what we know. Right, but Garda were led on a wild goose chase. Actually, just before we continue on, let's get the date of this. It was Monday, the 1st of March. Monday evening was put up. Because it happened, it was 5 to 6 in the evening that it happened, so it was that. It was earlier that evening. Garda were led on a wild goose chase along Dublin's busiest motorway by a hysterical driver live streaming on social media on Monday evening. The speeding suspect was eventually caught in Ballymun and arrested after up to 20 Garda cars got caught up in the chase. 20 Garda cars, Darren. Footage obtained by Dublin Live shows the driver, a woman in her 20s, driving a white Mercedes saloon, making her getaway in the North Dublin estate while sirens wail and blue lights flash behind her. It was a sight to behold. Another video shows the suspect being arrested while several Garda cars block off the top of the road. Earlier, she went live on Instagram showing her speeding along the M50 motorway with several Garda cars in hot pursuit. It was like something out of a film. It really was. Garda told Dublin Live the chase began when the woman failed to stop for them just before 6 p.m. this evening. The chase then carried on for almost an hour before she was eventually arrested at 6:50 p.m. at Hampton Wood Drive. Garda told Dublin Live, Gardaí are investigating an incident of dangerous driving that took place in the Ballymun area of Dublin this evening, Monday 1st of March 2021. The incident began at 5:55 p.m. when a car failed to stop for Garda. The driver of this car, a woman aged in her 20s, was later arrested for driving dangerous at Hampton Wood Drive in Ballymun at 6:50 p.m. But we're repeating ourselves now. The woman is currently detained at Ballymun Garda Station. No injuries have been reported. Now that was from Monday.
No injuries were reported.
Thankfully, no injuries were reported.
What are you going to do? Lock her up over taking a chase?
But I mean, I was sent some videos on Instagram, and they had her pinned to the ground.
See, that's unfair.
Yeah, I'm like, well, it's because of.
But you see, there's another situation where you have a pin to the ground, and another situation where somebody was pinned to the ground. You know, they're abusing their power because they're giving power to, and they're abusing the power. So.
Yeah.
But like I was just saying there, that a woman was seriously injured following a shooting in South Dublin.
Where was this? When was this?
Today.
Oh, just now?
Yeah, just now.
Already?
A woman was rushed to hospital following a shooting in South Dublin today. Gardai are currently at the scene of the incident in Bluebell, Inchicore. The woman has been taken to St James's Hospital by ambulance with serious injuries. The scene has been preserved for technical examination.
Yeah, forensics and
it's gone Bluebell. A woman though.
Yeah.
It's gone crazy. The world is really is being woman. Look, when would you look? It's very rare you heard of a woman being shot.
It's usually a man, like, but
yeah.
You wouldn't know. Maybe she was carrying something that she shouldn't have been carrying. You know what I mean? You never know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like,
and that just did they give a time or just said earlier today?
Yeah, I'll tell you the time. The time should be on. I didn't check, to be honest. Right. Well, it was updated at 15:48. It's now 16:23. So about an hour ago. Say an hour and a half ago, say.
What's it? It's just going 25 to 5 now, yeah, so, yeah, a couple of, about 2-3 hours ago, whatever.
Yeah, another thing here, Charlie Hottie plucks Senator's brass strap and Leinster House new book claims. Dirty old man.
Dirty Charlie. Charlie.
Shut up, you Stokes, got his all the bus pass.
That's all. Shut up, you Stokes, got his all the bus pass. I was going to say something else there.
No.
But yeah, we move on from that there. I don't want to go anywhere near that.
Poor old Charlie.
Charlie.
And we are back.
No, snap at the bar stop. I bet you he could take out a Brad boy.
I'd say he was being a flirt bag. Look
yeah, story.
See, this is a prime example. This is a prime example of the world has gone too PG.
Yeah, or is it though? Or was he abusing his power, trying to be all rapey and all?
Well, just giving a little flick of the brass wrap. It could be worse. He could have fucking tiddled your hole, like, you know. He just a little flick of the brass. Just a little flick of the brass. No. Ah, no, I'm only messing. I'm joking. No, it's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. I can understand.
What was that? It's like the whole thing. Do you remember fucking L. Harvey? As even though it's not Lee Harvey Weinstein, but L. Joey Diaz calls him Lee Harvey because he's getting mixed up. Lee Harvey Oswald that supposedly shot fucking JFK, and Harvey Weinstein, but he calls him Lee Harvey Weinstein. Because you know Joey Calabeam and all. Calabeam, Steopic.
Yeah, no.
He's spitting out his
your
tongue
man
about Joe and all.
Harvey Weinstein, he's a different kettle of fish altogether.
He's a creep.
He dirty inverted cock.
Inverted nipple on.
I was reading one of his rapey ones. One of his rapians. He said that he had an inverted cock and it was all disgusting. Man, join it, like.
Stop that.
You know,
if you had a picture.
You probably didn't get his fishing weight out to take it out of his stomach, the fucking cunt.
Need a now fucking fish out to get that out.
Oh, yeah, all slimy in it. No, apparently it was from the Nesty Island. Come here, it's mad how quick he went downhill after being caught, isn't it?
Of course he did, because he couldn't,
no more.
He's really a reptile.
That's what I was thinking. There's another conspiracy.
He's really a reptile.
Fireworks at him now, eh?
He's really a reptile. He can't drink children's blood anymore because he got found out. That's why he aged so dramatically.
Oh, there's a conspiracy. Now. And you're going to put that online and all, and people are going to be all like, woo, conspiracy.
Oh, but come here, we'll move on. Mortal Kombat trailer. It came out, what's about 3 weeks ago now, I think? 2 to 3 weeks ago, I think. Just we'll end this on a positive note. Mortal Kombat trailer breaks record previously held by Deadpool 2 and Logan. 116 million views in the first week. Just to point that out, in the first week. Last week's Red Band. Now this was from 27th of February 2021. This is from IGN.com. Last week's Red Band trailer for the upcoming Mortal Kombat reboot has set a new record. The viewership of Mortal Kombat's gore-filled trailer has grown to 116 million as reported by Deadline. This total surpasses the 4-day mark of previous Red Band trailer viewership record holder Deadpool 2, which broke the record of fellow X-Men series entry Logan, which both were super deadly rap and all. Both of these movies had very successful theatrical runs, ending their domestic grosses at 324 million and 226 million respectively, and helped establish the idea that an R-rated superhero movie could be an out-and-out blockbuster. Although box office totals are currently less telling of a film's success with many theatres closed, the immense popularity of Mortal Kombat's trailer bodes well for the film's release in April. The film's official trailer account celebrated the new record by posting a video compilation featuring Mortal Kombat fans reacting to the trailer. Like, the studio and the Instagram as well had a compilation of YouTubers reacting to the trailer itself. The trailer gave viewers a first look at how various characters various characters from the series would look in the film, climaxing with a showdown between Sub-Zero and Scorpion. It also showcased some decidedly R-rated violence, but it was also very brief. giving fans a taste of how the movie will honour the series' long tradition of brutal fatalities. And then it just has a quick kind of little kind of synopsis for it. Not synopsis, kind of breakdown of the kind of the series from the kind of the game starts to the films and that. Mortal Kombat was created by Midway in '92. The series quickly spawned two film adaptations: Mortal Kombat in 1995 and a sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation in 1997, which was an absolute fucking travesty of a film. Don't fucking see it. Don't watch it. Trust me, it's an hour and a half to 2 hours of your life you will never get fucking back. Trust me, take it from me. Mortal Kombat 11, the latest entry in the video game series, was released in 2019 and was named IGN's best fighting game of the year. For more about the upcoming movie, take a look at who's who of the cast to get familiar with the actors taking on these iconic characters. And there was a couple of things I seen last night. There was more kind of like sneak peeks from the set and stuff like that. And some of the I'm feeling quite confident about it. I know it's they've really kind of set themselves up. They really hyped them up, and I really hope they can. I'm really sorry. 1 second. I really hope they can deliver the goods because they've set themselves up huge here.
Say it's all just a hype train.
Well, then they have lost fucking millions because the amount of money. Because that's big. Because like the footage and the clips we've seen so far, it's high production values. A lot of the effects are practical effects. They've tried to go very practical with, you know, they do use CGI, but not as much as you would probably think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel practical is the way to go. Now, there is some people who are hardcore game fans, me being one of them, but I'm also a bit more open-minded in the sense that, you know, they're kind of deviating a bit from the lore, the story of the games. But they also have to remember there's people out there that have never played a Mortal Kombat game in their life. That are watching just solely as a film.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True. The trailer looks really good, so hopefully it is.
Like, you remember there was a character in it, there was a fella called Cole Young in the trailer, remember? Like, obviously, he's not a Mortal Kombat character. You know what I mean? From what we can see, but I think anyway, they're using him to kind of drive the story forward. The narrative he's learning who these new people are. And so are the new people who've never played a Mortal Kombat game before. So
I only know. Well, from years ago, I would have played Mortal Kombat, and I would have been big into it. Now my eldest lad, he plays. I let him play Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And he loves it.
He loves
Loves Mortal Kombat. He loves the whole reefing heads off. I know. But
spines dangling and all.
It's something he likes to watch, and it's something he likes to play.
Yeah, but obviously he knows the difference that it's just a game.
Oh yeah, he knows he can't.
He
knows he can't go pulling people's heads off.
Stop that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Remember that game Manhunt?
I do.
Isn't it a pity they stopped making it?
There was a reason why.
I know.
I
love that game.
It was Rockstar. Now that did GTA.
But I loved playing that game, even when I was younger.
I had that here. Remember here?
Yeah.
PS.
But like you used to bang the wall, hide in the dark, and you choke them with a plastic bag.
That was darkness.
It was great though. I never went out and choked someone with a plastic bag though.
No,
that's just them silly Americans.
Silly Americans.
That's what it is.
I'd like to point out, not all Americans are silly, but there's a lot of weird people out there.
Yeah, that dog is half Irish now. Yeah. No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry, Americans, right? No, actually, no. I'm just saying that you're very gullible. That's not even gullible.
The majority are, but there's a couple of people who I'm friends with who would be kind of like mortified by some of their fellow countrymen's actions.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah, so would I.
But look, I'm not painting them all with the same brush. I'm just saying that they're very gullible.
There's some people out there that you want to
literally swallow a brick.
Stop that. Swallow a huge brick and all.
Yeah, house brick.
Yeah, house brick. But they were supposed to. I think that Manhunt was banned in Australia at the time. Do you know that?
It was banned. They stopped selling it.
They stopped selling it.
I'm sure they stopped selling it everywhere.
Yeah.
I wonder, could you get it somewhere?
I
probably could actually.
I'm nearly sure I still have a copy of that here.
Yeah, it's probably not playable though.
I still have a PS2 somewhere.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to, because I have it in a bag somewhere. I have to dust it off. That's if it still works.
I'd love to play. I'd love to play Manhunt. I'd love to play it on the PS4. They should bring it back out
up there.
Yeah, or even change it around if they want to. God, they actually couldn't bring it out nowadays.
I think everything's so fucking PC, Darren.
Yeah.
It really is. It really, really is.
Be deadly.
Do you remember the man's name? The character's name? James Earl Cash.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't remember his name. That was a baldy bloke.
He was a baldy bloke. He was supposed to get sentenced to death, no death row, and he wakes up and all. He's all like, "What's going on?"
Was he in a mental hospital or?
It was in a room. And he was actually been strapped to a chair, but at the time, because he was doing the lethal injection, he was getting sentenced to death. But then that just knocked him out. And there's this a millionaire fella, I can't remember your man's name, but he was basically. Did you ever hear that film Hard Target?
No,
it was a Van Damme film that was out years ago. Well, it was kind of along the lines of that, but just a bit more sicker and depraved, like.
Yeah. No, I can't remember. I remember playing Manhunt, but I can't remember the whole ins and outs.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, I love the whole premise behind it.
But I think they should bring out an up-to-date version.
I'd agree with that.
Mixed with GTA or something.
Open world.
Yeah, something, you know.
No. Here's one for you. The elements of both. The elements of GTA with the open world, do what you want, because...
And that part of being sneaky.
And being sneaky, yeah, exactly.
Imagine all the coppers you could kill them, choke them.
Kill the coppers and all.
Yeah, cable toy.
Don't actually do that.
No. In the game and all.
The cable toy.
I don't mean in real life.
Because as we said before, there is a lot of sick people out there.
That do want to do some serious damage
to people. Do want to do some serious damage, so we'll leave that there, we.
Yeah, first of all, fight picks.
Oh, yeah.
Amanda Nunes is fighting tonight.
Megan Anderson.
Yeah, Megan Anderson's no pushover either.
No, she's not down.
Sterling versus Peter Yan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think Sterling's gonna beat him. I think one Megan Anderson is gonna beat Nunes.
Do you think so?
And I think Jan, what's Jan? That's his name. The Polish.
It's
Polish
not.
What way do you pronounce it actually? Is it Jan?
Yeah, the J is pronounced like a Y. Jan Blachowicz.
That's
Jan Blachowicz. Yeah.
Jan, whatever. He's gonna knock out Izzy. Second round or the first round. He's gonna do it early.
He's a naturally big up bloke.
Yeah, Izzy. Did you see? I didn't watch it. I just seen the video of him rocking up to the weigh and repeat.
I seen him on the. I seen him on the. It was just a brief video. Like, you know, that you have your recommended videos on YouTube, probably like MMA World or one of those ones.
Who do you think? What do you think yourself?
Well, I think I was going to say Yakowitz. I was doing a bleeding Calabib. Yakowitz. I was doing a Joey Diaz there. Blachowicz definitely has the advantage in terms of, because he's an actually bigger bloke, so therefore he'll be more powerful. If he doesn't knock him out in the earlier rounds, I reckon Izzy will catch him in the later rounds. Yeah, is that 5? Is it 5?
Well, I presume, I'd have championship fight.
Championship fight, yeah, 5 rounds.
Look, that's what I mean. If Jan doesn't do it in the first or second,
if Jan doesn't get him out there in the first or second,
that's if you can hear him.
Yeah,
because Izzy did come out and say he's not getting touched in this fight.
But this is why I'm saying if he doesn't catch him in the first, Jan will gas out. You know what I mean? Trying to put all his eggs in one basket, like, trying to take him out early.
Jan has good ground game too.
Well, there you go. If Jan get him down and grapple with
him, he's decent everywhere. Really.
I'm on the fence. I'm literally on the fence, and if they get in the ground, they'll probably be on the fence too. But I will say Blachowicz by second round knockout. But if he doesn't knock him out, I reckon Izzy by a stoppage or submission in the late or by decision.
Yeah, that's.
That's the only way you can go with that. Megan Anderson, if she can withstand the storm, of Nunes' fucking strikes, because we all know how good her fucking strikes are.
Nunes is unbelievable.
She's fucking great hands in her, like, you know what I mean? Again, same thing. If Megan Anderson can, withstand the storm, or even just take the fight to her.
Yeah. I think that time has come.
Yeah, it could be.
I do, because look at Rousey.
Yeah.
And like McGregor now. McGregor's not that. He's not done yet, but if he doesn't win the rematch, he's done. Well,
he needs to learn how to check a fucking a calf kick anyway.
You see the video of him going into the shop, buying himself his own bottle of proper 12 and asking for a receipt?
Did he?
Yeah, I couldn't believe he asked for a receipt.
Well, come here now. I've read a thing online, speaking of proper 12.
He's selling it.
They sold it to, I can't remember
a Mexican tequila.
It's a Mexican, yeah. Jose Cuervo.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Jose Cuervo. That's the one. I don't remember. I think that's actually nice.
Yeah, but
tequila Jose Cuervo.
He created that, like.
Because he's after making his money and he's gonna cash in on it, I reckon.
Do you think so? 200 something million? I wouldn't even say it cost him not to make it.
I don't know, but I mean, he's cashing. I think he's cashing in
Yeah, he probably
his
is.
chips and going right.
Maybe he's like, I need to give this up if I want to do well in fighting.
Do you know, I reckon the method to his madness there was because he was saying he was saying as a businessman that fought on the side, but now he wants to see as a fighter that does business on the side.
Yeah.
Do you understand the flip? Because after that loss to Poirier, you know, there's a lot of people questioning him,
I say that annoys him though.
and that annoys him.
And it's
So-
probably at the light and something under him, and he's like, I'm going to show you.
Oh yeah, fire. So the 1-on-1, and I do think there should be a rematch.
Well, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast.
Because he was on it there, yeah.
Poirier, yeah. And did you watch the Max Holloway one?
I watched it. I didn't watch all of it. I
It's
watched
really
kind of
good. You
bits.
should have it. It's actually.
Yeah,
watched the whole lot.
I not to be because obviously you can't watch full fucking
And Dustin
episodes now.
Poirier is game ball for a rematch.
Ah, yeah, 100%,
One
100%.
apiece.
Now he said, what was it? I don't know. What he said something about that the rematch shouldn't be a championship. That there's other, your man Oliveira or whatever like.
The UFC can do what they want.
But as Joe said, the UFC can do what they want. If
Yeah.
they make a championship match, you know that's what
Take
Joe
it.
said to Dustin. You know, take it. And he's like, Cuervo, of course. You know what I mean? I've no choice.
I like Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, I do. Well, he's definitely after maturing a lot anyway. Not that he was ever like a goon or that before, but you can tell he's in a better place, better headspace. You know what I mean? But I seen McGregor's tweets. No more Mr. Nice Guy. But you know what that was in relation to though? That was in relation to WWE.
Oh,
Because I don't know if it was Triple H put the tweet up or
I've
he
seen
retweeted it. Now, hear me out. Finn Balor, my what was known as Fergal Devitt, Prince Devitt when he was in Japan, who trained me when I was wrestling. That I think it was actually Finn Balor put up and he tweeted himself, but there was like we have like action figures, like you know wrestling figures and MMA figures, but he had them in the ring. McGregor had the 2 belts, and Finn Balor, he's the current NXT champion, and it was a picture of the 2 of them, you know, something about, you know, Finn Balor, Conor McGregor, WrestleMania, something to do with WrestleMania or something.
I don't want to see it. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
He should focus on his fighting first.
I really,
Listen,
I think it's
I think the WWE are coming at the wrong time. They should have came to him after the Alvarez fight.
Yeah.
I think it's a completely wrong time for him to do. Now it could be wrong, you know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, but see, because he's coming off a loss, you know, I feel McGregor's not going to have time to devote to do that in the WWE.
He's only flirting with it.
Yeah, it's just to keep
he's
interest.
He's gonna keep flirting with it now for the next year. Look what he done with Mayweather.
But see, that's only because it's WrestleMania season there. It's what, 6 weeks?
What better way for Triple H to get views? Oh, people are thinking
Mainstream.
notorious is
Mainstream exposure eyes on the product, you know, and it's business. It's
another
smart
publicity
business.
stunt.
Another publicity stunt about something that we spoke about earlier, but we won't go there. But we leave that there, will we?
Yeah.
Listen, this has been another Super Deadly Rapid episode of the Smell Me Helmet podcast. So we're gonna leave yous, we're gonna love yous, we're gonna say good night, God bless.
God is love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe at the Smell Me Helmet podcast
On Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Peace.